unstoppable. He is young Link until the very, very end, and he knows the potential of his character. And if there is any tournament where he has shown it, it has been today. His run has been incredible, and he is going to be one to try and push it through. But of course, you have got a Tyson of the UK in Mazebeans. You've made some crazy upsets today, brother. Can you continue it at the most critical point of your run? Pokemon Stadium 2 is the pick, and Kendrick, Olimar, and Mazebeans set out for our final set of the day, brother.
All right, this matchup is quite good against Steve. I feel this distance is going to be respected upon Mazebeans because, you know, I got Boomerang, I got Arrow, I got a lot of stuff to work against you. So a lot of patience game from Kendrick Olimar. Hopefully he could continue it, going outside to try to recover a bit, you know, of neutral and getting rammed by that card. 118 already for Mazebeans. So very good start for Kendrick Olimar, trying to find that bomb to the back of it, but does not find it.
Yeah, just about. And there's going to be these offstage situations for Kendrick that are really going to be those do-or-die situations. But it's interesting, like you said earlier, we were talking about how the dynamic of distance between Steve and Young Link. And it's an interesting one because Young Link can almost keep that far away, but still exert that pressure in a different way to a character like Falcon that we saw. But those fire arrows in particular are such a safe option that you can just exert that pressure and force Steve to not press a button for a moment, and you've got to be able to take your own blocks, brother. That's a trick. You wrote the book of that trick.
That's true.
You're the author, brother. You need to be ready for it as Kendrick Olimar manages to take that first stock. I love that tech chase. Again, Kendrick just electing to tech in place as Mazebeans trying to catch that roll in.
The book of tech has been written by Kendrick Olimar, and here we go. 102, choosing those arrows to try to go a bit deep in this matchup. The bombs are not working right now. Those jabs ain't either. So, slow game right now. Kendrick Olimar having the advantage, destroying those walls. So, nice try, but that up smash too low to try to hit. Almost getting rammed over by that cart. And, but getting spiked that pickaxe. Okay, we don't roll. We don't roll.
Yeah, I was going to say Kendrick again just holding his nerve in this situation and having that one hit of back air to convert into a couple more. Again, just that little bit of percent. Not getting too much on the board, but again, we're seeing those fire arrows. Just that pressure exerted. It forces Mazebeans to pick an option a little bit early, and you can't just stand there and mine. And I'm loving that. I am loving, because the double bounce on the blocks means that you land with no lag afterwards. So it means that at the end of the day, Kendrick can, you know, hit the blocks, break them a little bit, and then, yeah, just like that. See, no lag on the landing, and that just goes to show Kendrick has done his homework. And let's be facing it here. Steve has got some of the biggest tests of them all. However, there's no test that can set you up for that, let me tell you.
I mean, all right. I lost a stock, although I did 95 extra percentage. So I think I'm good. Kendrick Olimar looking very tough in this match, not letting Mazebeans get those diamonds. We have no resources, no iron in particular. Let's go. Let's take that stock with that down air. Lovely work from Kendrick Olimar.
And it's so wild to see as well, right? Because like, recognizing the fact that Steve, outside of those anvils and the minecarts, the mobility is awful on the character. You can't get around it. So using that lingering hitbox of the down air just to deal with it, going for the bomb into footstool, and this edge guard has been looking a little bit relentless, and there is one empty bar on the screen. Snacks, where are my resources?
Oh my god, we have no resources. 65%, we have nothing, but we have a bit of time. Let's get some resources, real quick, come on. We got some stones, we got some gold, and we got some iron, so we can abuse that minecart for a bit, although it could cost us at the moment. We have diamonds, we cannot keep building, so we don't continue that combo. 95% on Mazebeans, so we got bomb. That minecart disappeared, so now we have no iron. This time Kendrick Olimar is feeling very, very confident in this match.
I've got to point out the fact, I'm going to point it out in a minute, because this set is going so quickly, and the stuff can be taken at any moment with the fire arrow into the OB, and there it goes. Beautiful stuff there from Kendrick Olimar. And Mazebeans, one thing I want to point out with those fire arrows is that there was a little situation earlier on where Mazebeans timed a jab in the air.
Okay.
And it just dealt with the fire arrow. And if he hadn't have done that, because the air dodge was not on the table, and the mobility, we haven't got any of that. So it was the only option to stop him from dying there. So already Mazebeans has got these ideas on how to deal with the sort of pressure that Youngling can put on and get around those flaws that Steve has. He hasn't got many of them. Do not get it twisted at home, but certainly Mazebeans and Steve, I should say rather, have got a couple of flaws that Kendrick at the moment is exploiting flawlessly.
Wow. Wow. Kendrick Olimar showing us that he wants to reach that top 8. He wants to. He's hungry for that top 8. So right now, we're starting game 2. PS2 right back. 40% already on Mazebeans. Let's destroy those walls. So we have an open space for those arrows. Finally getting grabbed by that minecart. So we're even in 47%. Wow, that dash attack will be hitting. So that trade with the minecart is working. 82%, trying to find a little bit of trade with those projectiles, but are not contesting.
Yeah, we can just see at the moment Kendrick electing to keep Mazebeans in the side of the stage, but 3 arrows. The up B not quite going to kill just yet, but again, we've been saying it, right? It's these really bad mobility from Steve is looking awful at the moment, and just using the TNT to his own advantage, trying to get something going. That bomb pressure, excellent roll there. The shield definitely would have popped, and Kendrick is just one step ahead each and every single time. That was actually a clutch non-tech there, but just a little bit too low. A fragile lead, but Kendrick's got one.
Kendrick is having the lead. Oh, Lord. Those upbeats are working. So here we go. Okay, all right. We get Spoon with that Magma Cube, and we go to that second stock. But 58% of extra damage has been done. We got that up air. So 80% right now on Mazebeans. We're looking very difficult, but we have Diamond in store. We can accumulate that percentage real quick. Oh, no. It does not get spiked.
Yeah, Mazebeans just being a little bit off the mark there, trying to get an up tilt into up air conversion. Kendrick not quite having the spacing for it, but in the same vein, Mazebeans is just buckling under this relentless pressure. Love that parry on the boomerang. That could have spelt death right there, but instead Kendrick electing to land on top of the block just to close that space, and up air not quite going to kill just yet, but using the bomb and trying to get something started, but again, Maze not quite being on the mark with it.
Oh, no. Problem is we have no resources. Mazebean is suffering right now on 147. Let's see if he can try to get the lead. But at the moment, Mazebeans is being controlled by Kendrick Olimar. 154, no resources. We do a forward air for 86%. Now we need our moment of peace to get some resources, although getting hit by those fire arrows. 157, trying to get another fire arrow, and a nair is not going to kill just yet.
Yeah, just about holding on there. And that was a really crucial diamond mine right there. At the end of the day, if it meant that Kendrick had to find, if Mazebeans had to find another diamond on top of that, but now he can do that next stop. But now you got to be really, really careful. This is the exploitability of Youngling, just about delaying it perfectly. You've not got much leniency in how you can recover as Youngling, but again, Kendrick Olimar is going to have that down in space, taking that bit more damage, and this is the snowball effect that Steve can unfortunately have on certain characters, where if you do not manage to get the kill again, 200% and a forward smash as well, and what was looking to be a stellar lead in the favor of Kendrick is looking like curtains at the moment, and Mazebeans looking to even it up.
All right, trying to be reverse evading any attacks from Mazebeans. Finally, we get that up to work, so we got to waste those resources against Mazebeans. Let's air dodge that minecart. At the moment, 102. A possible comeback could happen, but we have Diamond in store. Kendrick Olimar trying to cook a bit with those boomerangs. Fire arrows in store. Nice air dodge to prevent another minecart. That fire arrow almost affected Mazebeans completely, getting rammed over again by that minecart.
You just see at the moment that Mazebeans has got a lot of nice ideas on punishes, but just being a little bit too far. However, Youngling's damage potential is beginning to show itself here. 65%. Can you get back on the onslaught? And not quite mashing enough to get out in time is so scary, because you don't want to mash too quickly, because Steve is right there for it. You want to get that mix-up going, but sometimes you go a little bit too far the other way and go sailing to your death. Mazebeans clutching out that game 2 after the comeback was beginning to really rear its ugly head, but Mazebeans just cutting it away. Take a deep breath, Game 3 on the horizon.
Now, Mazebeans is slowly but surely controlling the match, having a lot of good opportunities against Kendrick Olimar. Although, again, no resources. We saw this against Giggles.
Yes.
No resources. He's still contesting Kendrick Olimar, putting this game tied. Now, we go to Kalos, right? So this is a counter pick for Kendrick Olimar. Let's see what is going to happen. Okay, that fast fall scared me a bit, so we recovered quite good.
Yeah, we can just see Kendrick at the moment just hoping to get that little bit more space,
Nice.
but has got those
Nice.
conversions. And it's these on the side are going to be really where Kendrick Olimar makes his money. He's looking like a rich man right now, Snacks.
Wow, so Kalos ain't that big apparently. Kalos ain't that big apparently. It's not because of that. It's that Kendrick Olimar just took that stock beautifully against Mazebeans. So let's go right back to the second stock from, oh Lord, that Anvil did a lot of work right there, taking that stock. Thank you for that platform that helped a bit on that kill.
I mean, it's just early kill for early kill. Again, the kill confirms the potential on both of these characters is limitless.
Nice.
And we are seeing Kendrick again just trying to follow up with that forward air, having the nair ready just in case it didn't quite work out. 123% on Mazebeans, and it is this higher stage. And once again, these upbeats 2 for 2, brother. 2 for 2.
I'm in shock. 2 upbeats in the same side are doing that godlike work for Kendrick Olimar. Kendrick Olimar approaches with that boomerang, using that downer, extending a bit to hit, does not get it though. 65%. Minecart is away. We only have one minecart in store. Kendrick Olimar obviously is going to try to prevent that resource spawning from Mazebeans. So we have a very good match. 97%. Those fire arrows are almost hitting. Boomerang does hit. Does hit
again.
Okay, this time no upbeat is gonna appear from Kendrick Olimar. I know! No!
So unfortunate there. Just trying to maybe take the side, anticipating that he would have been hit into tumble, but didn't, and just air dodge to his death. Again, we know how much damage Steve can put on, and Mazebeans looking to end it all at the moment. What a clutch tech there from Kendrick Olimar, just about making it back, knowing that it would have been potentially his only survival option. Double fire arrow, not quite working out. Kendrick's got to find this confirmed soon.
This is still an even match. Basically, 137 for Mazebeans. Finally! Okay!
Wow!
Okay!
He's got it!
Okay, he's got it! He's got it! He's got it! He's got it! He's got it!
Kendrick Olimar falling up air as well, and just out of nowhere, and the lingering hitbox, even the weak hit, it might have converted at that high percent, but Kendrick, again, after that explosive start, we're shaking and moving. We're psyching ourselves up.
I love it. I love that energy. It's still that's a friendly banter right there. Lovely to see. But I love how that match almost shifted to Mazebeans' favor. Almost. That was so close on Mazebeans' part, but I feel we're going to see a Game 5. Let's see how Kendrick Olimar could dominate. Did not see which stage this time Mazebeans selected. So, game number 4. PS2, a stage that Kendrick Olimar dominated. Here we go, Joyce.
And here we are, that nice little 50% piece right there from the boomerang, and we can see Kendrick just throwing out a lot of these projectiles, trying to get those little extensions going, keeping Mazebeans guessing all the way through, catching that jump up there with the sour spot of the down air. And once again, Kendrick with quite a nice early lead, just keeping Mazebeans in the corner, trying to get anything started. The neutral air, trying not to stale either the forward air or the up B, which have been those kill confirms of choice over the course of these games. And just this relentless aggression from Kendrick, but Mazebeans going to be showing his combo game off. 67% there on Kendrick Olimar. You've got to be so careful here.
Nice recovery, but not a good jump from Kendrick Olimar. Almost getting that stock finished. 94%. Oh, nice down air is going to be hitting. Thank you to those blocks. We're outside. We recover. Thank you, Mazebeans, doing the up B to the right. So very nice work from Mazebeans. So 129. We got the bombs. Oh, baby! Baby!
Got the bomb confirms ready and waiting every single time. And the London crowd going to be popping up for their boy. The double down air into the up air, trying to get something a little sneaky. Mazebeans just air dodging out of there completely, using the neutral air to intercept these minecart attempts. And we can see at the moment 50%, still a fairly early stock in the favor of Kendrick 62% on the board at the moment. These back airs not quite going to work out. I think Kendrick not quite believing in the conversion just yet, just waiting and reacting, but being just a little bit too slow on the mark. But again, knowing the game plan, the fire arrows, the interception, the disruption that has been really working and stopping Mazebeans getting all of these crazy setups that we've seen, but the dash attack is going to be the one to seal it, and Mazebeans still with some signs of life.
Props where props is given. Mazebeans taking advantage of that dash attack. Although already with the diamond does a 56%, 97% right now for Mazebeans. Oh my.
That back air was so strong. I think a bit of suspect DI and not quite having it there, and a little trade as well. That's 2 kill confirms in a row that Kendrick could have got, but just Mazebeans holding on by a thread, and the minecart as well, just being out that split second before Kendrick can get any kind of aerial going, trying to get things back onto a normal pace, and stunning DI there from Kendrick. Both these players living to their last breaths here, Snack.
All right, nice jump from Kendrick Olimar, evading anything possible against Mazebeans. Gets the bomb and gets the uppy. Oh my God! Like a ballet dancer dancing in the air, gets the stock. So let's go. Last stock for Mazebeans to finish this tournament.
The crowd rallying behind. What a fairy tale run this would be for Kendrick Olimar. Not quite, I think, anticipating the need to tech at 150%, but still sailing to his demise. Mazebeans going to be looking to get yet another top 8 under his belt, but for Kendrick, this would mean so much, finally proving the potential that he has always had. PR win after PR win today, and looking to extend it. The forward air of that conversion, trying to catch the anvil there with the upper, only 30%, but you've got to get back against this onslaught from Steve. Bomb in hand, forward air, trying to get a conversion. These fire arrows coming out the pace, getting a little bit slow, but I think both these players, they know what this means, Snacks.
We all want to see possibly a Game 5. The people in the public want to see Kendrick Olimar continue to top 8, but this time, very tight. That down smash is going to send Kendrick Olimar outside. So, oh my God, perfect timing for Kendrick Olimar to return to stage. We're right back. We no resources. That D&D almost killed!
I was going to say, nearly sentencing himself to the worst of fates, and I love this patience from Kendrick, getting hit by the OB, and the conversion, the back air into up smash, and he does it! Kendrick Olimar making top 8 of Invasion 2024. Look at the potential, brothers and sisters. Look at it on display.
We just gotta clap. Just clap. We saw the crowd hyped over that set. Kendrick Olimar deserves that top 8 win. Oh, I mean, that top 8 entering, you know, that was beautiful work from Kendrick Olimar. Very happy on how he did against Mazebeans.
Just incredible gameplay from both of them as well. But Kendrick Olimar making top 8 at Invasion, one of his strongest results today, and going to be looking to take that momentum that he has been building all the way through this, and woe betide anybody who is still in his bracket path. Not that there are many people left, but that is going to round out our top 8. I think we've still got a couple of sets on the other streams to go, but I believe this is probably going to be our last. That was our last set, brother. So we are going to wrap things up. We're going to probably take the shortest of breaks before that top 8. 5:30, a little bit longer than maybe you're anticipating, so get yourself a drink, get that multi-twitch open. 35 minutes time, we are going to be here. Well, we're not going to be here, but certainly some other lovely, stunning commentators, Moke and Combo, are going to be taking it up. In the meantime, you can hear my voice. I'm going to go get a glass of water, but I've been joyful with Snacks. Brother, thank you so much for taking the trip out here and for gracing our presence. Any words to say to the people?
I'm so happy to be here. I gotta thank Kara. I got emotional last night talking to her, but this is an experience. I'm here with my mom, so Mami, ven acá. Mami, ven acá, ven acá.
Come on.
Ven acá. Ven acá, ven acá.
Shout out to
I'm here with my mother.
Shout out to Mama Snacks, who has made the trip all the way out here as well. Thank you so much for coming along as well. And of course, Snacks, who has been utterly incredible every single block all the way here. We are going to be saying goodbye for now, but again, stay tuned. Top 8, 5:30. You'd be a fool to miss it.